Greetings, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome. We're gonna get right back into it, everybody. Today, I'm gonna have to read this because we haven't played in a little bit. So, let me first get our chat up and running, and we'll be ready. Welcome, and greetings, everyone who is already joining us. Welcome. Hello. Dang, someone's already commented. Hold on, I'm on my way. Let me load up the chat. Make sure I can see everything that needs to be seen. Yo, sup? Oh, sup? Hello. Welcome back to some Dragon Quest. Hellos. Haven't talked to you in a long time. What's up, man? Let's see. The search for... Okay, there we go. Let's get our Scottish accent on. The search for the rainbow. The remainder of the rainbow. The search for the remaining orbs continues. And having followed the tragic tale of Kai and Michelle's ill-fated interspecies tryst through to its conclusion, the party set out to sea to try and use Lorelei's hype it up. Use Lorelei's harp to reach the underwater nation of Nautica, where they hope to uncover some clues as to whereabouts of the giant pearl that sank beneath the water, the waves, which they end up getting. It turned out it was green and not blue. I was wrong, totally wrong, absolutely wrong. Hello, and welcome everyone who's joining us tonight. The hop works, and the salty stallion descends safely to the ocean floor. Once there, the party are granted an audience with Queen Marina. If you're wondering why I'm trying to do this accent, even though I'm not great at it, so forgive me there, for any of my Scottish fans out there. But yeah, the old man sounds very Scottish when you hear his actual voice actor, so I can't emulate his deepness of his voice, because that sounds like an old raspy man. I can't do that and the accent yet, not that skilled yet, but I will get good there. And inform her of Michelle's unfortunate fate, I basically become Scotty from Star Trek, as a mark of gratitude for their having gone to such a great lengths to help one of her subjects. She presents them with the green orb as a reward. Their goal in going there achieved. The friends set out for... Oh God, I can't talk today either. Their goal in going there achieved. The friends set out for Nautica to seek the remaining orbs, with the Queen's parting words still ringing in their ears. All roads lead from the Tree of Life, and to the tree they return. Almost sounded kind of... That one kind of said... Yeah, that was Scottish. The typicals, guys. Like I said, I'm not good at accents right now. I actually just started doing voices when I started doing this YouTube thing more and more. Because I kind of have fun doing it, so it's it's really awesome. Alright, my prayers have been answered. You have joined us again, Jiraiya. May the forces of benevolence continue to watch over you. I call upon those who guard and guide us. Please protect this poor lost sheep. The Champ Savage. Alright, it's dark. Let's go to daytime. Let's rest until dawn. Because I want to head to this magic academy during the days. Oh, award for making camp 10 times. I wish those actually gave us experience in this game. I miss that being a thing in Dragon Quest. And the ones I played, if you completed challenges like that, it basically gave you extra XP towards your whole party. It was a great way to supplement when you weren't fighting. Just doing things in the game leveled you up too. That way it felt more like a journey. A lot of RPGs don't do that, things like that though. I like when RPGs do that. In this case, JRPG. Let me get it straight here. speaking of which, if anyone hasn't noticed already, the channel's kind of on a JRPG hype right now. We have three, like, wait, what is it? Two of them going and a third one on the way that's more of an indie JRPG. Am I heading the right way? Yeah, the Magic Academy is this way. Oh, bunnicorns. Hold on. Let's fight us a bunnicorn. I haven't killed one of these yet. Oh, they're just called spiked hairs. Here. You lie, game. These are bunnicorns. Alright, attack. Oh, wow. See, that's how I know some of these areas way beneath our level. It's only the things on the outside of the islands near the open ocean seem to be close to our level. But every time we come inland, I just rock everyone's face. So we're gonna burn these bunnicorns. Burn! What? Just it wasn't 70. They must have 70 health. Yeah, they're both like right at death right now. Okay, well, I can do the same thing. Burn the bunnicorns. Now they're dead. How much XP? I bet you it's like, oh, but see, they're worth a lot though, which is odd. Really strange. Not as much as the stuff out on the ocean. That's like 600, 700 XP when you fight out there. What do I want? We gotta go left. Anything new out there? No. Wait. That guy's riding a metal slime. Do I get more for these dudes? Hold up. Wait. Oh. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. I don't think these are gonna pay, yeah. These are just probably harder to fight, but I don't think these are gonna pay that much. Usually metal slimes give you a lot of XP though. She can't really fight these things, so I'm actually gonna use your Scorch and Sweep ability here. Burn them all! Yeah, the fact that we did 49 right there. Wow, we knocked them over. They can't get up. What the heck? The fact that hurt so much means that these are normal enemies. Yeah, one's dead already. Let's just sizzle them. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, woo though, that still paid good amount. That's like ocean level experience. 768, you only get that when you're near the ocean. Or at that one island I found. New spell learned. Who? Veronica. Bounce! Bounce them back. Eric leveled up. You just got some XP. Nope. I want to spend that right now. So, alright, let's head to the academy. I just wanted to test out the XP those guys gave. It was decent. We leveled up. Which I wasn't intending, but that was awesome. But if you find like actual small metal slimes, they're worth like 2,000 XP for just one. It's insane. But they're insanely hard to kill. They actually are like they're made out of metal. So physical attacks do absolutely nothing. And magic barely hurts them. No matter what you... And even lightning barely... Usually it doesn't affect them very much. And the... But I got my ability Metal Slash finally, which is the only thing you can kill them with outright to make the 2,000 in the battle. Because they'll run away if you don't kill them fast enough. That's another thing with them. They're weird because they're basically immortal, but they're scared of you. They only have 5 HP though. And that's because it usually, if you can manage to hurt them, it's only 1 HP damage you do to them. Oh, they have no voices? What? Neath branches of birches, daffodils sway and swing. Here among graceful gardens, budding young ladies sing. So these are, they're like, by the way, this is like a magic academy, but I think they also like teach singing here too. Oh wait, this is the star symbol. Maybe the medallion is... Ah, see? We'll stride across the wide world and hunt for many medals low and high. Forgive my bad singing. But our hearts live forever in l'Académie de Notre Matrice Melodies. Yeah. Nice.
Allez-hop!
Oh, he does have a voice. They didn't have voices, so they
Très
couldn't.
bien.
That's
A
sad.
splendid rendition, girls.
It would have been better if they
Now,
sung it.
to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
I don't understand the mini medal thing.
All together now.
See, she has a voice.
Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, mesdemoiselles.
Oh God. I like that some of them have like monsters with them.
It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is
Maybe the
an
monsters
American
attend the school.
course, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here! Destiny! La Providence!
What?
I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance.
Yeah, I'm the luminary. I don't.
There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
This guy likes miniature stuff. Like miniature medals, miniature gold chains, miniature jacket because he's miniature. I admire this guy. Because I am miniature. No. Oh man. Yo. Surprised Savondo's not with us on this one. He would love this place. Bonjour, traveler, and welcome to I forgive if I'm butchering this name, by the way. I think that's French, right? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. La Accademia de Notre Matrice, or it could be Italian. Medallius. Des Medallius. In this school, the daughters of the finest families in all of Edria assemble and trained to become young ladies extraordinaires. I'm gonna have to do my Ezio voice here again. But oh, hello there. Welcome to the academy. Have you met Monsieur Medalia, the headmaster? He collects many medals from all over the world. This is the place I knew it. I saw the symbol on the ground. So we've been collecting many medals throughout the series. This is what they go to. I wonder what they give us. If you're looking for him, you should try his study. It's the little cottage just inside the main building. Aha! I was trying to make my voice light enough so it'd be a female like Ezio type thing. So, what? Don't worry, I'm not the bad slime. I'm a good slime. I'm practicing how to pick up mini medals like graceful lady. Are you a female slime? Wait, aren't see? That's not obeying the logic of your own world game. If this is a academy for female students, then the slime should be orange, because the orange slimes are lady slimes. Dang you, game! You forgot that you did this, didn't you? No, I'm just kidding. With my bouncy body, I grab them 10 times faster than anyone. That makes sense. He's made out of goo. He can just absorb it into his body. You're cheating! Cheater! Look at my goo! I mean, you're just bouncing. Of course, you're all made of goo. How can I not see the goo? Deuce! I've only just joined this school, so I don't really know what the Madam as well is. It's just some kind of cake, right? No, it's a fancy and more polite way of saying woman, basically, and female. And lady, I guess, is the best proper term. It's pronounced in that terminology. It means lady. If I keep doing what the big girls say, do you think they'll let me have one? That's not what that is, but I'm pretty sure they'll give you cake. Like, just ask them. Everybody just gotta talk to people, man. It's all about getting out there and meeting new friends. Good day, sir. We are the proud members of God, I can't say these words too much. Italian French. I'm not good at it. It's the one I do wish I was good at it, however, but I'm not. We are the proud members of Mademoiselles. God. Magnificates. I can't say it. An exclusive club for only the most dedicated disciples of grace and elegance. We are currently practicing the proper way to pick up a mini medal. Yeah, okay. I just grab them. No self-respecting lady would ever collect one anyway but this. I just, once again, whoop, I grabbed it. The ideal form we seek is to recreate that of La Collectrice, the figure immortalized in bronze in the school gardens. It is based on the Academy's very first chef de la classe, or de classe A, Lady Minette Maximilian. Ah, if I could have but a fraction of her grace. So this is like a proper school, like those old day schools. You'll see a lot of that in this game because it touches on a lot of touchy. Even though I'll say this again about Dragon Quest, a lot of people underestimate it because of its cartoonish look, but it actually has very, very deep, undertones about things that are in real life that are still doing and happening in some places. It's really odd. Tra-la-la-la-la. Hello, mister. My name's Chantal. Do you remember all the words to those school songs? Shall I give you a reminder? Sure, Chantal. All right. Get ready to sing along. I don't know about that. Here comes the official school song of de notre matredis Madalius Aham. That's not how you say all that. You forgot a word. Even I know that, even though I can't pronounce it. You're not being ladylike. Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils swing. Here among the graceful gardens. My head is bobbing up and down, by the way. You notice this because he's trying to keep up with her, like swaying in the air because she's flying. He's like, I can't keep up. Just use your eyes. That's not good character modeling. Wait, can we move our camera? We are. Our eyes aren't moving. That's head tracking issues. Just program the eyes to look up and down. This looks weird. It's like we're headbanging to an invisible. That's great. That's perfect actually, because we're headbanging to this song, even though it's not a song you headbang to. Here, it's like, here among the graceful God. I mean, she does have a metal voice. Budding young ladies sing. I can't do that though. I would bust my voice. I'm not good at doing metal voices, even the female ones. I'd scratch my voice up because I'd have to like talk really deep and scratchy. I'm hurting trying to do this one because my voice is not trained for these voices, but it will be because the more I do it, it will get better at it. Let me take a drink real quick. Forgives everybody. One thing. Technical difficulty. Gotta take a drink of tea and let my throat chill. Okay. Well, stride. Nope, there it goes. See, it's breaking now because I tried too hard. Well, we'll stride across the world, wide, wide world, and hunt for many medals, low and high. But our hearts, live forever in Le Academia Notre Maître de la Medallas. Woo, that voice is hard to do. We can't do that one often. But I will get better, do not worry. It's all about letting your voice, training your voice and letting it adapt. It's just like a muscle. Your voice will learn. You just gotta practice. Look at how crazy the bat's getting. She's happy. She's like, yeah, I love this song so much. Chantal is such a lovely singing voice. Okay. Maybe I gave her that voice because for a bat, that's probably a cool singing voice because she's all metal. She could start her own metal band. Chantal has such a lovely singing voice. Even Monsieur, Mange Tot? I don't know how to say that one. Is moved. Look at the way he's moving. The rabbit. His little nose up and down. He's obviously choking back in tears. They say Academia was founded by the king of a faraway country. But I don't think that's true. All the kings I've read about live in enormous castles with vaults overflowing with gold, silver, and jewels. Why would anyone as rich as that be interested in collecting mini-metals? Because some people just have strange hobbies. I mean, I'm a guy with no arms who plays video games. So, there. Haha! I win. Oh! I'm gonna talk to everybody out here first. There's a quest we need to accept, side quest we need to accept over here. What are you doing? She looks like the badass of the group. I'm Zassy, the leader of the roughest. Yep. Okay, so how can I make her sound kinda actually like Ezio, but like if he was reincarnated as a badass lady? I'm Zassy, the leader of the roughest. Can't get that accent to come out with that voice for some reason. Toughest girl in the gang. In the academy. We live by a single rule. All is permitted. None is forgiven. Do not do bad things to good people, but do stuff to the rest of them. That's basically what I just said. Game, are you pounding me right now? I feel like this game's pounding me right now. Got him. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madame Wallop, my form teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down there, you know. She might seem to be all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously an assassin. If she finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I get the replacement, I might be able to get out of this without being destroyed. But it turns out you can only make them with a fun-size fork. Ooh, I might as well face it. I'm stuffed. That's good for us because she'll give us a recipe for us to make it too. Hold on. You have some kind of globe-trotting adventurer, right? You haven't picked up a fun-sized Ford on your travels, have you? If you have, it would be amazing if you could help me out. Well, will you make a new whip for Madame Wallop? I get 3 mini medals, but I'll get a recipe just to make this whip. Also, so that's worth it. We'll get 3 more mini medals and the whip. Because we'll have to make 2 of them. You've been asked to undertake a quest. I shall. Thanks a million. Let's get started then, shall we? I found a set of instructions for making the same type of whip in the library. Here you go. Jiraiya receives the recipe entitled Lashings of Class. See? Now we can make it. He reads it from cover to cover and learns its incredible contents by heart. Jiraiya learns how to make the Queen's Whip. That sounds perfect for Sylvando. Madam Wallop's class is a classy lady. So a bog standard won't cut it. That mustard, so sorry to be a pain, but I'm gonna need, whoa, this is the first kind of difficult one. So we'll have to at least make a +1. That shouldn't be too hard, because all you need for that is to make sure all the areas make it into the into the safe area in general. You'll see when I do it later. And if any of your things get in the gold area, like you hit them directly in the center where they're supposed to be, it'll be a +3 automatically, so that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, and don't think of equipping it yourself. If she finds out the boar's had his grubby mitts all over her special whip, there'll be hell to pay. I'll make 2, don't worry. My life's in your hands, Adventurer. Forge me a whip fit for a queen assassin, and let me make amends. I'm gonna make this, you know what, that's what we're gonna roll with from now on. Now that I'm gonna go with that joke for this academy. Because I like messing around in games like this when I make my own voices. This is basically a secret female assassin academy. But nobody knows. Don't tell anyone. Jiraiya accepts making things right. Alright, inside we go. Let's go get our story quest done real quick. And I want to find out what the muddy metals are used for. Oh, there's a rest in here. And what voice should I give you? Wah! Okay, so it freaked out. Wah! I get so nervous when I speak to strangers. My tentacles won't stop wobbling. Oh wait, that's normal. But I'll do my best. Here goes. Well, welcome to the Academy shop. What can I do for you? I love this game. I really do love this game. It lets me play with the character so much. That would be good for our healer. Oh. What's this? Chance of being beguiled reduced. Is this a headpiece though? If this is a headpiece, I can't use that. Just because the fact that it's I've got a better one for magic on right now. There's never any headpieces with magic attached to them anymore. That's so disappointing. Whoa! Hey, it's all the orbs. Which one do we not have? Right, the red one. We're missing the reality stone. Let's get one. Just because I'm probably gonna need these at some point for something. Item bag. What about these? Okay, so the rest I have that they have. What is Angel Bell? Here's a single ally of confusion. That is pretty nice. Let's get 9 of these, just for emergency sake. I've got gold right now and I'm not using it for anything. Item bag. And we'll spread them between the team so they have them in emergencies. Wait a minute. I saw 9. Someone's carrying one already? So it means someone's already got one because there should be 10. What are you? Oh, you're gold coins and pearls. The perfectionist pearls is tres utile. Very useful indeed. With it, you can improve your equipment for assassinations, with no need for other rare and expensive materials. It seems you have 18 perfectionist pearls. I do. We offer pearls at a price of 100 golds each. How many do you wish to purchase? What? I can buy perfectionist pearls here? Ooh. I don't need that yet, but that is great. Not this time, monsieur? Hein? Well, you must return if you need perfectionist pearls. Still, vos pelat. Pelit? I hope I didn't say that wrong. Who knows what I'm saying? Sometimes I worry. Because I can't pronounce it well. So I'm hoping I'm not saying, because in some languages, just a slight pronunciation difference means that's something different. So yeah. Hello, Cherry. This is the Academy dormitory, where all lovely little ladies eat, sleep, and dream. Shouldn't you be like eat, sleep, and learn? Dream and sleep seems redundant, but okay. Normally, the bedrooms are strictly off limits for boys, but for you I make an exception. Well, will you be staying with us, Cesar? Oh no, not right now. Oh la la, don't be so shy, sir. No, it's not that. It's just, I'm doing other stuff right now. I must check out your account. Wow. Wow. You know, to be fair, I'd go to this school if this was a school. This is a cool school. I like schools that have these crazy... Hey, there's a Yggdrasil branch over here. Revisit memories of... Yes. What? Wait, what? What did we just do? We're probably gonna skip whatever this is. Oh, wow! So we can wow! That's cool. So basically we can come to this place and revisit and watch all the cutscenes we've missed or accidentally skipped, or if anyone ever wanted me to go back and watch something specific. I doubt we're gonna have to do that, but you know, I'm just setting examples, I guess. My grandma's is a famous botanist. That means she studies plants. When she was a little girl, she came to the academy too, just like me. She told me that this tree is a vessel for memories of Yggdrasil, yeah, and mine. But I've never been able to work out what she meant. Before I graduate, I'm going to find out what's so special about it, so I can be a botanist just like Grandma. Yep, and it transmits my memories as well, because I am the luminary. I love saying that. Okay, that's not how you open doors like that, but that's cool. Oh wow, we're just gonna interrupt your class. It's cool. I'm Chloe. This is my sister Cleo. We're identical twins. They definitely are, I can tell. If you ever have trouble telling us apart, there's an easy way to do it. Just remember that Cleo's the clever one, and Chloe's the clod. And Chloe's the clod. Or is it the other way around? Tee. So if Cleo's the clever one, that means you're actually Cleo. In games like this, their name is actually the opposite. It's usually whatever the other one's. It's kind of like the twins from Matrix. They finish each other's sentences, so they say each other's real name. So her real name is actually Cleo, even though she's titled Chloe. That's her sister's name. Strange. Now even I've forgotten which one it is. Haha. I'm Cleo, and this is my sister Chloe. We're identical twins. Did you know that twins have special powers? We always tell what the other one is thinking without even saying a word. Mother says it's because we share the same leaf on Yggdrasil's branches. So however far apart we may be, our spirits are always together. Hers made more sense and was more nice. This kid is asleep in class. Dryas' nostrils are suddenly filled with an intensely flowery fragrance. Oh god. There's female zombies? Also, I mean, obviously there's female zombies, but that's the same model as the male zombie. Couldn't come up with a different character model? Bonjour. Monsieur. My name's Melodorian. Delarious. Do you like my perfume? All my friends in school say I'm prettiest smelling walking corpse they've ever met. See? That's strange. But yeah, sure. I mean, at least it was flowery, so it covers up the dead smell. I'm not actually gifted like some of the other girls, but I worked really, really hard to get into this school. I once worked at a diner, you know. Once I saw the uniform, nothing was going to stop me coming here. I left my brother to run the diner. He has a dragon, just so chic. It was designed by the legendary Jean-Paul Gaultier. Don't you know? Anyone know where that voice is from? After I graduate, I'm going to join his studio, study under the master himself, and become the greatest fashion designer this world has ever seen. Madam Wallop's lessons. Oh, this is Madam Wallop's class. Madam Wallop's lessons are so boring. Every question she asked is so easy peasy. I mean, I'm such a genius, why do I even need to be here? Still, I mustn't blame her, I suppose. Everything's easy for a genius, see? Everything's for a genius like me, which makes you wonder why I'm here in the first place, and shouldn't just tell my parents that we should just get me a job. My first words were the entire text of the song Erdwin, the Song of Erdwin, and the Ancient Adrian. That's insane. If you know what that is, it's basically speaking Latin at 2 years old. Or Big Latin if you want to be even more impressed. The dead language. Oh! Of course! I was just a baby at the time, so I don't remember actually reciting it. Or any of the song itself, but it definitely happened. Sure. So are you a robot and you just knew? Listen to me, girls. You must never, ever set foot in the Erie. The entire path is the east. To the east is strictly interdicted. It is forbidden to go there. That valley is ruled over by a cruel and covetous Elysian bird. If ever that feathered fiend sees anything shiny, he seizes it up. He seizes it up in his talons and takes it to his nest. If he should catch the sight of the twinkle of your beautiful eyes, girls, those orbs' brilliance would surely think them priceless jewels and pluck them from your eyes. Jeez. And pluck them from your heads. You can definitely tell this is why Zazzy, that girl wants us to find the whip, likes this instructor. Like, it went from she was just being, looking out for the class to, dang, that got dark. She could have just been like, it carry you back to its nest for its babies. Just to be playing around but still scare them, kind of to tell them don't go in that area, it's dangerous. No, she went straight for the eyes being plucked from your eyelids. Eye sockets. Good job, teacher. If you do not believe me about how horrible that place is, there is a book in the bibliothèque that will tell you all the gruesome details. I advise you to read it from Converter to converter. Jeez, you really like dark stuff, teacher. How old are some of these kids? The zombie girl, that's fine. She's around dead people all day. Oh man. What's in this room? So there's that's the stance. That's like the mannequin stance, teaching them like you must crouch down gently with both feet and knees face forward and both hands, and then gently pick up the medallion. Because if you don't, the medallion will explode and you will die. What's it? I wonder what that is. There's a bunch of rows. We need to look, so whatever it is, we need to look out for a bunch of rows of things in the on both sides of the road, and then a digging spot in the center of that plains field. I wish I could take a picture of it, like if you were Peter from Spider-Man. When's the world of the living is fast asleep. Zoos are no longer are no living may return to walk among us. In the dead of the night, perhaps you too will chance upon a wayward spirit. But enough of that. For now, allow me to attend to your eternal soul. Ahem. Alright, we're good. We're not gonna save right now. Just wanted to see what was in here. We're examining, we gotta examine this whole place because this is a very brand new place for us. Usually this is how you find all your juicy stuff, like this book right here that might have a recipe in. The 7 Wonders of La Academia de Notre Medallias. Jiraiya takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rose of the one window. A student slain in a terrible accident. Oh, that don't sound good. This spirit, once a pupil of La Academia, Academies, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met with her own timely demise. She appears in the prep rooms at night. Ooh, is that actually a thing? She appears in the prep rooms at night and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and of chance to go and see the big wide world. I have a feeling it's something more than that, and that was kind of a foreshadowing to something we might have to do later. There's a book called King Carmini's Maximally Marvelous Idea. Jiraiya takes it from the shelf and takes a closer look. Since long before the Metal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini medals, gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could. Was all he could ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something suddenly changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl, no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights, he racked his brain trying to think on how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini medals just as much as he did. Is he the one? Is this the old man who created the school that we're talking to? Then on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercises, specially tailored to help him seek out mini medals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka! He shouted. I shall create a school where young ladies can learn how the wonders of many medals. And so La Académie de Notre Maîtres Medallias was born. Nice. Yay, recipe. Fine and dandy designs. Make smart suits, posh waistcoats, and bling bling belts. Okay. I'm so glad we're learning a new masterpiece finally. We desperately need them. I'm so glad we're in a library. This is the first time I've seen this many books. Jackpot. I don't care about that one. Perfect picnics for monster riding mademoiselles. A skull rider steed is fast and strong, but not so fast that the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before it reaches its destination. Anyone who travels on Monsterback knows that it's hungry work. Which is why whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwich and a pot of coffee, with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The perfect traveler's picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. Wow. That's actually pretty smart. Ah, more recipes. Next level neckwear. Learns how to make stars of clarity, necklace of immunity, and full moon collars. Wow. Rousing collars, riveries, torques of truth, protective pendants, chokers of riddits, dog collars, papillion pendants. Nice. Holy crap, we learned a ton of recipes just now. That's good. There's an old book titled The Medal-Winning Wisdom of Lady Minette Maximilian. Messery, if you are ever lost as to be perfect little ladies, I ask you to do one thing for me. Remember, the example of the mini-medal hunt. What is the first thing we do when we set out in search of our little friends? That's right, we unroll our trusty world maps and think carefully about where we will begin our search. In other words, we exercise our knowledge of the world and our powers of reason. It is these 2 things on which all our actions as mature, thoughtful ladies must be based. To discover many medals is to discover the world. And this is why we seek them out. Because to be women in this day and age means to be a thinker and a doer par excellence. It's actually good words for this kind of realm because that allows them to seek out and do whatever kind of job they want, which is usually in realities like this. Sadly, isn't a thing. This place is like really ahead of its time. This is a nice little school.
I'm the biggest bookworm in the academy. I've read every single volume in this library from cover to cover. If you're looking for an interesting read, I highly recommend All That Glitters is Soon Gone. It's all about the Elysium bird that lives in the valley to the east. Ah. Is that what this one is? Yep, All That Glitters is Soon Gone, a tale of condors and criminality by David Entenville. Deep in the eastern reaches of Champ Sauvage, a scheduled valley, a secluded, why say scheduled? That's not how you say scheduled. There's no H here, game, or self. Secluded valley that sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Eerie Eyrie, for it is the nesting place of the most infernal flying fiends, the Elysium bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten, and will roam far and wide in search of such treasure. The most egregious example of this behavior occurred quite recently when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the roof of the building and made off with large silver orb, that the most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyrie, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems like that both they and the treasure they sought will never be seen again. Not until we get there. We'll get that treasure. It looks like the previous year's students register. There's lots of kind of weird and wonderful names, followed by a note saying that the register of the next school will be compiled soon. That was a short one. And that's everything in here. Let's get out of here. We can't go in this room. I'm afraid I'm something of a clean freak. I keep the corridor spick and span. But the library is so dark and dusty, I simply don't know where to begin. I'm sure the books must be very valuable. Our school is very such an old one. And after all, but they are so musty and moldy and old. Still, I'm sure the adventurer like yourself would find them an absolute goldmine of information if you could bear the palm. I mean, I already looked at all of them. What the? Yep. Another one of those so that's another one of them doors. Oh, those are everywhere. Zoom! I wasn't running in the corridor, I swear. I was just walking really, really quickly. Can't you tell the difference? Alright, let's go to the center. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this your office? There it is. Huh. Interesting. Any bookshelves per se? There is one, but I don't think... Nope. Alright. Let's continue onwards.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé.
Médaillé?
And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers.
Oh, the statues of your daughter. She's the original.
As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world.
That's what I said.
And acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire.
Meaning they get to actually kind of live and get to understand what they want to have out of life, basically. That's something I think maybe, in a way, sorry about that, but that's something that maybe would actually benefit even our reality, I think. Because that would help with a lot of young kids. Like, it would give them something where they wouldn't just feel trapped all the time and doing the same thing over and over again. Because some things are good to learn, and I do support, like, learning and all that and in schools, but, or at least I support more private schools, but you know, but I don't know, I still feel like there's not enough for young people in our world yet to actually help them properly. I really don't, especially how I grew up too, and it's even more so for someone like me who's in a wheelchair.
But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you.
I mean, I've just been grabbing
the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me.
I don't really detect them, I just find treasure chests and grab them.
However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here.
I mean, that's fine, but maybe you should start rectifying that rule so that way everyone can hunt for mini medals and immerse themselves in the world and culture.
But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
Ah, that's right. I remember we didn't have the student handbook yet. Remember we went to one of the desks that had the symbol, and she was like, "Oh, you need the handbook." I thought she gave it to us. She didn't. We had to come here and get it. Okay. So that's how you do this. So let's figure out how to do this. Now the formalities. First of all, take this. Your very own album de, there it is, album de Madelis. The queer. What is this? You are saying you already have an album? Oh yeah, technical, so I did get one. A medallion from the Miniature Metal Exchange in Costa Valor? I knew it. It was a born idea and is out in the open that office. I have them and out albums to able adventurers in the hopes of finding a metal collector maximal. And now I've found you. Now that you've enrolled in our honorary student of the Academy, I can give you an access to the full package for elite metal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. Maxim adds more pages to Jiraiya's Album de Metallis. For each and every many metals that you bring to me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man. Your quest is to collect the maximum number of mini-metals, as officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. Alright, let's talk to him. Welcomes you, young man. Le Academy welcomes you, young man. Ah, I see that you've brought me 15 mini-metals. That's a lot. Magnificent! Magnificate! I can't say it. Magnificent something. Allow me to stamp your album. Whoa. Wow. Item earned. Felicity! Congratulations, young man. You're rewarded for collecting 5 stamps as the shield bearer. A maximally magnificent prize. Oh, those are those things we can put on people. Accessories. Ooh! Young man, you've been rewarded for collecting 10 stamps. Is a Hermes hat. Alright. Et voila! And you have now collected a total of 15 stamps. Keep the mini-medals coming. And when your total reaches 20, I will reward you with a rune staff. Ooh! That'd be good for Veronica. Now isn't that a maximally magnificent prize? Can't lie, that's pretty good. Alright. So that looks to be all we can do here. For the moment. I need to go through and go upstairs and check the rest of this building. Hell, there might be a mini-metal in the building. But I'm not going to do it until I get another... I think I need another 5 or 6. There's another quest in here. Ah, you must be the Voyager Monsieur Medalia that told me of. I am Madame de Beauvais, Vice Principal of the L'Academy. Perhaps you might be able to help me with a unique private private investigation. I was tidying the bookshelves in the bibliotheque the other day when I made a strange discovery. And amongst the old dusty textbooks, I found a diary. I thought it was probably left behind by an ex-studentente, a girl who had once studied here, and I'd petite peep inside. But I found there was curious, and encore curious, I don't know what that word is, so meaning very strange. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me get to the bottom of this little mystery? Bell's bow, sure, I guess. I'll take it just so I can complete it off camera when I get a chance. I will bury my memories where the shadow of the birch tree that we dreamed beneath stretches in the evening light. All that leave behind I leave to you, my dearest friend. It may be merely my imagination, but I cannot help thinking that this message is meant for me. When we're girls, my best friend and I would often sit in the swings beneath the old birch branches and speak of what our lives would be Like then when we grind as persons? If this message is from her, then I must know what it means. What is buried out there in the garden? I would go search myself, but Hellas, during the day I am busy with my work, and at night I cannot see where I am digging. If you would search the garden in my stead, I would be très obliged, very grateful indeed. Et bien, allow me to read the message to you encore and a force. I will bury my memories where the shadow of the birch tree, that we dream beneath stretches in the evening light. So there's a birch tree that stretches in the evening light because the shadowing's perfectly stretched out at nighttime. And yeah, all that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. Try accept some memorable mystery. Alright, let's continue to explore. Oh, there's another person here. Hello, I'm Madeline. I'm here. I'm the head dinner monitor. Do you want to know what's on the menu? Sure. Then I'll tell you. Madame Croquet will be serving her specialty, Dracilian sausages. That actually sounds good. I'm from Delaware. If you put one in a freshly baked bun made with Zordstrian wheat and add some fried onions from Pang Lai, it makes an awesome hot dog. That sounds good. I got some Greek food. That reminds me of the Greek food I had today that I'm gonna eat tonight. Tonight's soup is cream of vegetable as well. And for dessert, we're having strawberry cake from the finest bakery in Gondolia, and exotic fruits from fresh Honolulu. Haha, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Dinner time can't come quick enough. Yeah, I was like that in school. My favorite time was lunchtime, even if the food wasn't great. I don't know, I'm a food eater. I enjoy just partaking of food. I don't eat a lot, which is maybe a good thing for the fact that I like doing that. It's because of my size. Because I'm super short and have a small body. I don't need that much like food, which is good for me because it makes it easier on the fact that one, like I said, I kind of do somewhat like eating. Two, oh look, another feathered cat. Two, it's just good for me in general because it means I can run on a lot less. It's also cheaper, although well. Not that should matter much, but when you're in my position, you have to make sure we have enough food, man. Gotta play it careful. That's also part of the reason one day I want to get going as a big YouTuber is I want to be able to provide for my family, like help my mom out and my future family as well when I have one day. And right now I've never been able to feel like I could because of the wheelchair. And now that I've got a career in YouTube and can start making my way up and being a YouTuber and making money off that eventually, which I don't need a lot, I just want enough to start pursuing my life and achieving my goals, and also getting out there and meeting a lot of people as well, and all of you guys. It's a big dream of this channel. That's the ultimate goal, is to get us to the point where I can start like getting out there and getting among everybody and letting everybody be more involved in the stuff that I'm doing. I can't really do that on console very well. I won't be able to really start letting people be truly involved in my stuff and my videos until I get PC. Which, like I said, when you live in the situation I did, because I'm disabled, it's a lot harder. I can't help provide to the household as well, so not yet. So it's still taking a while to get my computer, but I promise you, it is coming. I have everything else. I finished finally getting the keyboard. I got the mouse, everything. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be great too. I can't wait. That's another big thing. That's the first big dream for me on this channel, is when I get to that point, when we get PC level. Because there's so many games on PC that I want to play. So many. So many that we're gonna there's gonna be a lot of stuff. You'll never have to worry about at least one. There'll always at least be 2 videos a day at that point. I don't know about 3 because I don't want to push myself too hard. Every now and then, maybe on weekends we'll do more than 2 if I have enough time. Because I don't want to overwork myself, because then I can't be no good to y'all. I won't be as energized to be as awesome and be able to do these crazy voices. Like this next one I'm about to do.
Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem. A secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates about. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fella. If I share my deepest, darkest secret with you, will you promise not to tell anyone?
Sure. Uniform a lot. Oh, I bet you I can give that to Veronica. What you want to bet that's for Veronica? That actually might be good stats for her. I might actually get that and let her use that. That's better than the last outfit that we got from Mission. You've been asked to undertake a quest. Priscilla wants you to help her with something that's been worrying her recently. It seems you're the only person that she feels comfortable talking to.
Mwah! Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of a Le Mini Madon Monday? It's our school newsletter. Well, I heard that Madame Cherie was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn. So I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that he'll never be mine? My heart will break. That's why I need someone to read it for me. But I can't ask any of my classmates that can never know the unfathomable depths of my desires. This is kind of a strange, like, what is this thing anyways? I've never figured out what these creatures are. They're like slugs with giant lips. Which is where you come in. Can you go and read this month's issue of Le Mini Monday for me and see what the Madame Cherie says I should do? You'll find it pinned up on the notice board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur Medeli's study. If you can't see it, just ask Bashtini, the editor. She's a hammerhood. She's a hammerhood, so you should be able to spot her easily enough. She's able to tell you where you to find it.
The agony and the ecstasy. I kind of want to try to do that one this episode. I want a new outfit before our next episode for our dear Veronica, especially if it's gonna make her a lot stronger. So nothing in here. Did I check this one already? Can't remember if this is the one we checked already. I think it was. Let's do these now. Book. There's a story entitled, I Love to Hate You. What? A schoolyard scandal. Jiraiya takes it from the shelf. This is, okay. We're gonna have to give this an unusual voice. Standing in the unkempt field behind the school, the wind playing with the crimson scarf wrapped tightly around her neck and tousling her about her auburn hair. Emily's eyes burned with barely concealed rage. Finally, Matilda appeared. The two girls locked eyes. The stalk of an unripe cherry poked from the corner of Matilda's mouth. You took your time, Emily. You took your time, Emily. Her voice was harsh, almost screaming.
Don't speak with your mouth full, Matilda. Emily snapped back. You know how I hate that. You wouldn't want to make me angry. Now would ya? Matilda grinned, her wicked grin, and spat the cherry pip high into the air, where it soared in a lazy arc. And it was then that Emily realized the moment that the pip hit the ground would mark the start of the fateful final fight between these two long-standing rivals. To be continued. Will Emily survive? What will happen to Matilda? Read the stunning conclusion in this next month's issue. The Scarlet Scarfs. Farewell. Yeah. Alright, nothing in there. Now we check the other room. We're gonna start wrapping it up here soon, though. We're probably gonna save it after I search this place. There's a book called Jolly Songs for Jolly Girls. Grubby, grubby, grublums, don't be shy, sing along. Grubby, grubby, grublums, so small and strange and lumpy. Grubby, grubby, grublums, so are gloomy, some are angry and grumpy. Gloomy grumblums, always sad. Grumpy grublums, always mad. Come on, little grublums. Oh, it's not so bad. Grubby, 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 grumblums. That was a weird song. My brain is slightly destroyed. Aha! What'd I tell you? I knew there was a mini metal hidden in this school. Of course there'd be a mini metal hidden in this school. It's a school about mini metals. So is this what it was talking about? Ah, there it is. So let's go ahead and do this mission real quick. The notice board mission. This is a big building, by the way. Oh, there you are. I'm Bashateen, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Le Mini Monday. Not that you know it from this big blank space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the breeze and blew out the window. And to top it all off, it was an all new format. Even had the long-awaited Cherie column. Advice for the lovelorn from Madame Cherie herself. Were you hoping to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but it would take me far too long to reprint it. I've decided to write this issue off and start work on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read the Madame Cherie column, you'll just have to hunt it down. The one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the Erie Eyrie. I'll wager that some kindly monster has found it and stuck it up on some signpost somewhere. Why do I think that? Because it was a masterpiece. Of course. That's all I make around here. Even the meanest of monsters would recognize its genius, and I want to share it with the whole world. So we gotta go to the Erie. We're gonna save that for the next episode because that's what I want to save for the next episode. What? Wait, slow down. Hola! Oh, you're not from here. I need to give you a different... Hola, darling. I'm trying to be just like my idol, an absolutely fabulous master martial artist who goes by the name of Sterling Silvando, get in here! You have a fan! I can do a decent impression of the cool way he talks and all those dramatic gestures he does. But the one thing I haven't been able to replicate is his amazing physique. Not yet, anyway. He's not a girl, technically. But, you know, are you talking about his style, not physique? Maybe that was a translation in you error, like his style of combat.
because it is very elegant. So I would imagine everyone who would want to learn how to fight would love to learn his fighting style here at this academy. Look at her. Alright, so we're done here. So I'm gonna save it here so we can have a place to save in here. Because we haven't done any real fighting, so we don't need to refresh. I still think that might have to do with that little riddle we found about the tree. But we'll find that out in the next episode. Because I don't want to make tonight's episode of this too long, because we've actually got, we've got 3 more games if I can help it tonight. If I can help it. One of them may not get done tonight, the new one may have to wait till tomorrow. But, because the other main ones are more important. But we are going to do our construction project tonight. We're going to continue our march into enemy territory after we rescue our allies from the storm in Valkyria Chronicles. We're going to do a lot of stuff. And like I said, I'm into a JRPG kick, so the new game is also going to be a JRPG. And once again, if you don't like JRPGs, that's fine. That's not the only thing I do on the channel, for anyone who happens to catch this video and not one of my other ones. I also do simulator games, hack and slash games, beat 'em up games, adventure games, all vehicle combat games, all kinds of games. I'm one of those kind of well-rounded, like, I play all kinds of games. The only ones you won't really probably see on the channel, unless I'm playing with someone else or ends up being like a collab in the future with someone like that, is like sports type games. I play those with people and friends. Like if I ever had like some friends that were in the video or something, and there was a sports game we had, then I'd do a video on that for us just all having fun. But as far as like personally, that's the only thing you probably won't ever see on my channel is sports games. Unless it's racing, that's the closest thing, but there's not many great ones left. Really, the only one I've ever really liked recently was the Need for Speed ones. They're the only ones really left that really do it right, kinda. They aren't on tracks, like our actual racing track simulator games. Like things like courses. I'm talking about like street racings and all games and like that, because those are fun, because you get to customize your car a lot. I love games that do that, so. Anyways, I need to stop babbling on. I hope y'all have had a wonderful one. Let's do our famous saving song real quick. We can end on a peaceful note. I successfully recorded your adventure log. Do you plan to continue your adventure at this point? Nope, not right now. Later on, though. The next place we have to visit in that region, which is why I want to save it for the next episode, we're gonna have to visit the the town in the south. So, let's go back to the main screen. Alright, everybody, as per usual, without further ado, I hope you all have a great rest of the night or day wherever you may be. And I want to thank you all again, as always. I know I say it till I'm blue in the face, for supporting the channel, and also for all of my OGs, my original gangsters, like Seb, who showed up in the chat, and anyone else like Sealy, and then of course anyone who's new as well. All of my new subscribers, we're up to 107. And also, I always forget to say this. I want to say thank you to all my PlayStation followers as well. Because I always forget I technically have like 30 PlayStation followers, because it doesn't tell you on YouTube how many PlayStation followers you have, that have followed me on the PlayStation side. And I thank you guys as well, as also if you see these videos. I'm so sorry I forgot to say that all this time. Forgive me. Forgive me. But, I want to thank you all once again, and peace and love. As always, I love you all, my great Guardian families. And if you had fun as always, step on that toes up button. And until the next one, everyone, bye-bye!